9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
What's going on, everybody? You already know, if you see the space on Tuesday, it is Tuesday Night Pharaoh, Mr. NXT himself here for the NXT Watch Along. Sorry we're late. Was running late trying to get some stuff situated, but we are here. I already know I missed one of the biggest things. My client finally granted Honey what she's been asking for. That boy Moose has made his way to NXT. Right now we got the triple threat #1 contenders match for the NXT North American Championship. Lonnie Jordan taking on Carmen Petrovich and Miss Jada Parker. And so far, so good. Listen, it's been a busy day, so excuse me. I'm enjoying my Chipotle while we do this watch along. But if you're watching, please jump in the chat with me. Keep me company. Let's have us a good conversation on a nice NXT watch along and post show. Who y'all got in this triple threat match? Who's getting the victory? Oh. What up, Jeffrey? Once again, apologies for the tardiness. Trying to get set to be able to watch this. I saw the beginning, Jeffrey. Yes, man, we got it. Honey was asking for it. They pulled the trigger, and I think it was the best thing possible. I just hope it's at Stand and Deliver and not Roadblock. I don't know, man. I feel like Carmen Petrovich might win this. For some reason, they've been really focusing and putting it on her. And honestly, I would rather her win because I don't want to see Jada Parker take no L from Stephanie McCool, because I doubt like they finna like let her title reign be short. But I would love to see Kalani versus Stephanie Moore, though. Yes, we did. We prayed for it and it happened. They knew, though. Ooh. Oh yeah, Jeffrey Kalani with the curls is pop. All of them looking great tonight. Well, I told y'all Carmen Petrovich was gonna win. I knew it. King Mike Hall, I know. But before you say, nah, it's not some bull. If you think about it, Stephanie just became champ. You don't want to see Kalani and Jada right now take an L from Stephanie McCourt just yet, especially at the beginning of the title reign. This is the perfect first contender thing because we know she's not going to win. Carmen is not going to beat Stephanie. But yeah, I will say it was a corny way to win. But but again, too, it makes Ashante and that whole story with them two a little bit more viable. So now it's like, okay, we see why he out there. Oh, and Fatal Influence got something to say about this. But for you writing this, King Mike Hall, Jada could beat Vacour. That's the reason why you don't let her go first. Because again, that match most likely is going to happen at Roadblock between these two. Like, this is not going to be a stand and deliver match. I can tell you that now. Like, that's not the stand and deliver match. Believe me. I mean, somebody coming out. Jada Parker got to get a push towards one of these belts. She is, though. If I'm being honest with you, North American title or NXT women's title, believe me when I tell you, she is she is not that far from the eye of everybody. I promise you that. Let's see what Jordan Grace got to say. Hold on, I ain't there yet. They still jumping, though. But that's the reason why you don't have her win this match. Because, again, Carmen going to take an L to Stephanie. That's hilarious. Stephanie come out after she get after Carmen got her ass whooped. She letting you know I'm not that woman's friend. Oh yeah, now Moose's intro was chef's kiss. Okay, Carmen, get your ass in there and fight. Oh, shit. The fact Jordan Grace does not have "I'm the Juggernaut bitch" as a shirt is a disservice. Take that. I'll take that for tonight. Hell yeah. Okay. Both of this first 30 minutes, chef's kiss. Imagine Big Mama Pump. Oh, Big Mama Pump. Yo, I need Steiner here just so he can say that. Oh, come on, don't freeze on me. What we doing? What we doing? Oh. Give me a second, Bozo. I saw something. Justine, man, how's it going? I'm good. How you doing this evening? Glad you can join the NXT watch along. Hold on, my stream that messed up. Okay, we got the tag team champs, Takara and Miss Lash Legend going up against Zarya and Sol Ruka. Okay. What's up, Dennis? Or is it Dennis? Yeah, Dennis. Okay. So while we do that, let me answer these things real quick. Councilman had a great Raw last night. His client won a chance to win a shot at the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. Yes, I did. But you know what I will say? Lillian Garcia, you need to pack your bags and take it on back to your house after the disrespect you did to my client. Roseanne Perez, you count your days, man. You count your days. You're not with the women's division. That's what you let me know. You're not with the women's division. You don't watch the product. You don't watch the product. Samantha would have never done that. This would have never happened with Samantha. Okay? Okay? This would have never happened with her. She'd have done her research. Lillian, your days are numbered, man. As I bite into this burrito, your days are numbered, man. She don't watch it. She don't watch the product. Nah. It ain't no way out, King Mike Hall. It ain't no way. It ain't no way out, bro. It was disrespectful. It was disrespectful to my client to the longest surviving Royal Rumble woman in the Women's Royal Rumble match. All this prep that they've been doing to get her ready, and you gonna mess up my client's debut? Nah, man. Nah, dog. Nah, player. Lillian is now on my list, just like Mickey James. Some things we're never forgiven. All right? We're never forgiving it. We're never forgiving it. But this first 30 minutes of NXT, crazy. Crazy right now. This is I just can't believe that. Like, this how y'all kicked off NXT? And how Raw was yesterday? Sweet Christmas. Well, we are being blessed. And now we got the Meta Girls taking on Zarya and Sol Ruka. First off, too, did not know this. Did not know Sol Ruka was black. Did not know that. Did not know she was mixed. I did not know Sol Ruka was black. That is crazy. Yo, Lash and Zarya one-on-one would be, I need that. I know I'm a little late, but love how the councilman's client and Moose confronted each other. It was short, sweet, and right to the point. You're not late because I was late today. So, Boza, we both on time right now. But yes, nothing said. The picture is worth 1,000 words, and that's what it was. Done right, Madison Square Garden on March 11 will be popping for sure. Yeah, but there's some matches I don't want them to put at Madison Square Garden that can go to Roadblock. Like, do not put Moose and Oba at Roadblock. Did not know that, Jeffrey. Did not know Sol Ruka dad was black. Now Sol Ruka seemed like so much more now. Who do you think is going to win the Elimination Chamber? Roxanne, Alexa, Liv, Naomi, or Belair? Obviously, I want my client to win. But I feel like they're going to hit us with the safe button and go with Bayley. Now that I know Liv and Raquel are still kind of doing that tag team run with Bianca and Jade, I don't know. Like, something just tell me like Bayley is going to be the one that's they going to choose to win the chamber. But I want Pop Rock Mania. That's what I want. I want Pop Rock Mania. I didn't know that until the other day in Before the Bell Discord. Yeah, bro, I did not know that. I did not know that. That made me like her even more now. I already like Sol Ruka, but that made me like it even more now. She got a real dope story, too. I want to see Lance Legend and Zarya now. I thought Liv was the safe choice. We don't know who will leave Raw as the Women's World Champion. How does Councilman feel that his client's chances with Rio and versus Ripley? I think she's going to deliver it. To me, honestly, though, I don't know if they will pull the trigger now. King Mike Hall definitely Sol Ruka with the U, yes. I would think a better match would be Roxanne and Io, just in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think Sol Ruka, I mean, my bad, Roxanne and Io for the titles would be crazy. Do you think the accident between Jade Cargill was a botch because they showed on the TV on SmackDown Liv and Raquel flee the scene? Again, I don't think it's them. I think it's just a distraction and it's not going to be revealed till Jade come back. I don't think it's them. I think it's just seeing them there and knowing what they're capable of. That's a distraction to take us off the set. I don't think it was Liv and Raquel because the thing is, Liv would have said she did it. That's my whole thing. Liv would take the credit for it if she did that. And the fact that she's not and not saying anything really lets me know, like, okay, that's not Liv's MO. Liv want the credit for it. Liv wants you to know she hurt you. Look how she did like Raquel. I mean, not Raquel. Look how she did Rhea Ripley. She was bragging the whole time she hurt her. So why would she not take the credit for that? So that's why I just think it's going to be a look. That's why they're keeping that beef going. And then we just go see how that plays out. But that keeps Liv busy and distracted from going back to that World Heavyweight Championship for right now. How come NXT can't be in the main Madison Square Garden? What you mean on that, Eric Tate? I'm with you, Christopher. I think she's gonna win too. Spear. Are you happy about the island in 2K25? Absolutely. I was so waiting for them to do online better for us. And I think this right here is so great. And then shout out to Chalkline too for being one of the brands that'll be able to put in like clothing and stuff into 2K25. I think that's really dope too. So shout out to them. I can't wait for the island. I can't wait to just play with my friends in there and actually get to like wrestle y'all with my character. Like it's just gonna be so much fun. I'd rather be anyone than Bianca and Naomi. I mean, I would too, but at this point, I've lost interest. Like, I don't care who attacked Jade. Solomon Zara could be a threat for the titles in the future. Monday, the WWE Women's Championship are on the line. The Big Three versus Judgment Day. Can Judgment Day make Finn happy and become 3-time champions? Nah. I don't think they win it. I don't think they win it. You're right. Zara Spear is vicious. Roxanne Perez doesn't win the chamber match. I think it will be Bayley. That's what I said. I'm on the exact thing, Christopher. I'm like, if it's not Roxanne, it's Bayley. Bayley is the safest choice to have from Rhea or Io. Oh, Do you think Roman Reigns is going to return to Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania in a triple threat match to beat up Seth Rollins? I don't think he needs to return at Elimination Chamber. And the way they be moving with Roman will get like an announcement that he's coming he's coming to like Monday Night Raw during one of these times, and then he's going to address the thing himself. Oh my God. Yo, she tossed Jakara across the ring. Oh my God. The way she tossed Jakara with that F5, that is wild. Yo, please let me see that again. Yo. Good Lord. You know, like normally when Brock do it, you gotta fall by him, not with us. Ooh. Well, this tag team, I didn't know I needed this tag team. I didn't know. Oh, come on, man. I need a better way to watch this stuff, man. I got to find me a better way to watch this. I need Wesley to decide what his hair gonna be. I really just like Wesley needs to really decide like what hairstyle are you going with? Because why you up here looking like Simon Phoenix right now? Like why? Why are you up here with the Simon Phoenix look? Pat Chew, what it do? Thank you for joining in, good sir, on this NXT watch along. Oh, snap. I like how they not saying his name. I like how they're not saying his name. That's hilarious that they not saying Ricky Stark. I love how they're not saying it. Like if he's not gonna go by that name or not. I don't really care for Logan Paul that much. They can put them over at the 90 overall, the highest overall in 2K game. Come on now, WWE. Y'all know what it is. Mickey James. Ugh. I refuse. Ladies and gentlemen. I'll never forget what she did. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. Well, it looks like we got ourselves against. Wait, hold on. Wait, I think I did something wrong. Where are you in the chat? They say you on here. There we go. The All Elite herself is checking out NXT. Well, I'll be. Well, hello, Miss Courtney. How are you?
Happy Tuesday.
Have you watched it so far?
I did.
So while we on commercial, let me get your initial thoughts. The Moose.
Oh boy. Moose.
The Moose has come. The Moose is here. How we feeling about Moose? Obafemi.
It's gonna happen. Stand and deliver.
Well, have they said it officially? Like it says stand and deliver?
Well, they didn't say it officially, but Moose said, let's make it happen. It's going to happen. But they didn't say it was stand and deliver. They just said it's going to happen.
Yeah, because that's my only thing. I'm just like, yo, I hope y'all do not do, because, you know, they coming up in Madison Square Garden for Roadblock. And I'm like,
yeah.
As much as I'm like, okay, I get it because it's Madison Square Garden and all. Hey, that's stand and deliver right there, man. That's what that is. Oh man, it won't let me fix it. Dang it. Oh, this is bull. Trying to get this layout right. Oh, I know what I could do though. Let me just cut this off in the background. Let me see. Boom, there we go. Look at that. We fancy now. We fancy now. I'm noticing, I don't know if it's just from what I'm watching, but are you getting commercials or no?
I am getting commercials.
I haven't been getting commercials. I don't know what I'm watching this on, but for somehow it's like it's not giving me commercials. Like it's either going like straight back to the show or it's giving me like vignettes of people. Like right now I'm seeing Over Femi and it's saying we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I see. I got commercials. I'm watching it on cable.
See, not surprised Courtney is visiting. No, hey, Ricky Stark is going to sign his contract. Is that why you popped up?
I love Ricky Starks. I'm a huge
look at that. Look at that. See, she like Stark. She don't like NXT. See what you're doing.
No, actually I do. Since I joined, I actually watch a lot of NXT since I joined. But come on, Ricky.
See, she being so biased right now. But you here. That's all that matters. That's the important thing. You are here enjoying the show with me, so that's all that matters. Let's see. Jasim said, "How do you feel about the promos at Legends Future, whatever that name of that show is?" I feel like it was they wasn't into it, like they didn't find the characters. Can you guys be mean once you get that as a snake for your character evolve? I read that so wrong. I'm so sorry. I read that very wrong. But how were you feeling about LFG and the promos that were delivered?
I think, because I said this yesterday, people don't realize promos are hard to do. They are very, very hard. And especially if like you can't fake it, some of the people, legends that were sitting there, they will call you out on it. So some of them actually did a lot of highlights. Like Anthony, he was definitely a standout. Shiloh was a standout. And there was another one the professor mentioned, because they said it looked like Jacob Fatu. She was a female version of Jacob. She was actually good too. So some of them have started to do promos a lot more better. BJ, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't mention this yesterday because everybody did. I don't know why. He reminds me of a mix of like The Miz, Logan Paul, and Grayson Waller. Like all three into one.
That's not a bad mixture though. That's not a bad mixture at all.
It really isn't.
Yeah, I'm with you though. Like, you know, for someone that used to wrestle and having to cut promos, like it's not easy. And what's crazy about it is, and this is just me, so I can't speak for everybody. Doing the promo in the audience is way easier than doing it with just being able to like standing in front of like four legends. Like being in the crowd, like being with the crowd out there, you can kind of feel where you're going a little bit. And like, you know, as long as you don't let things let it distract you and stuff like that, you know when to pander to the crowd, you know when you need to get your point across, it's a little easier. But like being in the PC, being just right there and having to cut with not being able to feed off the audience is a whole different ball game. Because then it really lets you show like what structure you need to be as far as from your character side and what you're trying to put out. Yes, shout out to my tag team partner, Wrestling Hunt is in the comment. Yes, the dream is coming true.
Sorry,
we got your guy. We don't know his name yet. Outside here right now.
Oh man. I'm just so proud of him. I just really am.
Right. They really not saying his name.
I'm actually going to put myself on mute because I want to listen to this promo.
Gotcha. Honey say, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Yes, we have a lot to discuss tomorrow. Yes, indeed. It is hard to do. Come on, man. What is going on with this crap, man? Oh, yeah, that is what she was talking about. She was talking about P Nasty. Yeah. The one that likes like Jacob Fatu. I knew it. I said it. I called it. I said, yo, watch Ego comes out. Ricky Stark is hilarious.
He is. He delivered. He delivered so many good promos. Not just here, but on AEW. It was hilarious.
Who he finna eat? Oh, come on. Oh, shit, man. Seriously. Dang, that Axiom mask is fire. Oh shit.
It is. It's very fire.
All right, so I gotta know how you feeling about the name Ricky Saints.
Oh man. Well, I'm happy they kept his first name. Last name, it's gonna be a while for me to adjust.
I don't think it should have an S to it. I think it should be Ricky Saint, not Ricky Saints.
Yeah. But next week, he's facing off against Wesley.
I need Wesley to pick a hairstyle and stick with it.
It's like the dreads and then the short hair.
And now you're out here looking like Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man. Like, pick a style.
Oh man.
Oh no, Miles should not talk. Oh God. Miles should not do mic work. Ooh.
No quarter catch crew.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Cranston Orton 2.0 should definitely not talk at all. Let Tavion do the talking. Ooh, but them versus the Hardys.
Ooh.
I knew Izzy Dane wasn't shit. I knew that Jezebel was up to something. I've been saying it for weeks. I was like, yo, I don't know what she doing, but she something was afoot with her.
It just felt too good to be true with Tony. But it looks like we may have a new contender for Tony's North American Championship. And
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that shit to Shawn Spears, man. And this is no like this ain't the diss to Tony, just because I know I've talked my shit about him being champion and stuff like that. But Shawn Spears he needs the belt. It's time for him to have a belt. But no quarter catch crew calling out the Hardys.
You called out one of the best, influential, and innovative tag teams. Man.
I mean, it's bold. It's bold to do.
I mean, look, you got to go against the top champs.
I mean, yeah. Who'd have thought 2025 the Hardys would be back in the WWE thanks to the partnership? I mean, I would have. Like, again, like, Hardys are one of those ones that, like, yo, like, they can do what they want. And if we're just being honest, too, like, it wasn't that they weren't ever welcome. Like, we know, like, the road that the Hardys have been down, particularly to Jeff. So It's like, yo, like, there's certain lines you got to toe, there's certain things you got to do. But I don't think there was ever a point in time where WWE didn't want the Hardys, didn't want them to be there. And I don't think there's ever been a time or will ever be a time where the Hardys aren't welcome. Like, if they wanted to go back to WWE and be put in the main picture, they absolutely would.
Yeah.
But they also, too, know what this industry is like and see the potential where they're at and want to be known as the greatest tag team everywhere. Because you've already done that in WWE. Like, there's no more heights you could go unless you just want to be even more multiple-time tag team champs or whatever. But it's like, go somewhere else, and they've done it. They've been all around the world.
Everywhere. They've been everywhere. That's why so many tag teams have been influenced by them. They've been to every single wrestling promotion. That's why they have so much respect. And they had the chance to cross over to mainstream a few times. Like, they've done commercials with Chef Warrior D. They've done commercials for the video games. They've done numerous opportunities where it doesn't have to be daytime television. They've managed to do little bits of things.
Exactly. So it's just always good to just see them. And I'm just glad to see both of them healthy and happy with what they're doing.
Yes.
Like, we've seen them in some, like, dark times where it's just like, ooh, come on, Jeff. Come on, bro. Come on, Matt. Y'all, come on, man. we here with you.
sad.
Yeah, it's like what you
was sad.
need. Yeah, so it's just like, but just to see him like good, like actually enjoying what they're doing, being taken care of, it's like, yes, I'm enjoying it. Hold on 1 second, let me grab something.
Yeah. Ricky. Oh, Ricky. Oof.
Okay. What's going on, Lewis Johnson? Glad you're up in here. Damn, who the fuck took out the whole tag team division?
I think it's that new stable that debuted on NXT Vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
Because they attacked Fraxium, they attacked Opafemi.
Gotta be honest. Not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed. NXT is going amazing, Lewis. I think the new group went haywire backstage when they introduced Ricky Saints. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Maybe they do a promo though and they give me something good. So we got Stacks. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, no, that's fine. I think maybe if they do a promo, it could be more seriously because it's like you're attacking random people out of the gate. It's like, is there a promo that you're gonna do?
Yeah, and it's not like Nexus level either.
Yeah.
Like when Nexus did it, oh my
god, that was so crazy. I did not expect that to happen to end Raw, and I was just like, oh boy.
I was sitting there like, yo, was that supposed to happen? Like you really question was like, was that part of the show?
And just destroying everything outside the ring.
But this one is like,
it's like a
we're gonna see. All right, so who y'all think taking this one? Shawn Spears or Stacks? What's your thoughts, Courtney?
I think I'm taking Shawn Spears because I think that's going to continue build up versus him and the Dom, considering they are going to have a match for the NXT North American Championship.
Jeez. I ain't gonna lie though, I like Stacks pants. I like that pattern.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a nice color.
The new group reminds me of the Shield because they took the look of their mask. The Shield had the exact same mask on. They did, but it's not Shield Impact. Even when the Shield came through, it was like, shit. Yeah. I don't know. I because you've had those two do that type of impact, you got to let me know like what's going to make them stand out. And they didn't give me that just by attacking the tag team division and attacking my client and stuff. It's just like, okay.
Yeah.
The statement hasn't been made yet.
I definitely want to see Rizzo and Izzy go at it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't wait to get that.
Yeah, I really want to see them two go at it.
Yo, man, we get Oba versus Moose, man. Shit.
Is it official?
Yeah. But we don't know if it's title versus title.
Okay.
That's what they haven't given us.
But it's gonna happen. It's ready to become a reality.
They said most likely we'll get the contract signing at Roadblock, and then Stand and Deliver will be the match.
Ooh.
I just want to know if it's title versus title.
Oh man.
Nah, I just read Boza. My homeboy sent it to me. I don't know if it's official, but my homeboy told me the contract signing most likely will happen at Roadblock, and Stand and Deliver it'll be Moose versus Oba.
Ooh, we're ready.
The ruler.
The ruler against Moose.
Moose. Man, let's go. Ooh. Let's go. Ooh.
That's gonna put butts in seats.
It's only one word that describes it.
It's meat.
A lot of meat.
That's it.
It's meat.
Sean Spears picking up the victory over Stacks.
Yeah, Sean Spears.
Please keep pushing Sean, man. Please keep pushing him.
Yeah, because like I said, I would not be shocked if he took a crack at the North American Championship.
Well, I mean, he should, because my thing is, it's like, this is the dude that can really help the men's division with him being North American champion. Like, that really can make, like, that can really bring a lot to that division as far as the North American title and really help a lot of them step up, because I really feel like he could carry it.
Yeah.
Moose like he finna slap shit out Lexus King. He look like, who the fuck you talking to?
Oh my gosh. I will say I do have a soft spot for Lexus King, and happy he's making the Heritage Cup his own rules, I have to say.
Yeah.
But I do see him going in the future for the North American Championship in the future.
Oh, yeah.
There's your favorite person.
Favorite is a strong word.
Well, quote unquote.
Oh my God, bro. I'm so sick of this shit. This who should have got fired. I'm like, yo, bro, please do not revitalize this.
Woo. Woo.
Yes.
He's taking on Eddie Thorpe. After he just beat Trick Williams in a strap match.
So you just stole bum ass Corbin's whole moves, the whole thing, and just coming out like that now. Exactly. Look, right as I said it, remind me when Baron Corbin lost his money at the casino and walking around as a homeless man. That's all he doing. Like, we could have had Baron Corbin if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. And they should have kept Baron Corbin.
If the councilman had the thought, but it'd be interesting. Yeah, y'all wouldn't want to see that. What my thought was. I can't say it because we live and this is a family show.
Yeah, we gotta keep
Gotta keep it PG-13. I can only cuss so much.
Yeah, we gotta keep it PG-13.
I'm loving this TNA NXT partnership. So am I. Thoughts on Lexis King taking on Moose next week for the X Division title? Was it on TNA or is it on NXT?
I didn't even catch that.
I think it's NXT because Lexis King is from Cincinnati, right?
Yes, he's from Cincy.
Then yeah, it's on NXT. So Moose is defending his X Division title on NXT next week.
Is this the first time Lexis King ever had a taste of singles gold?
Lexis King?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's gone after the North American title before, but I think he lost.
Oh.
I don't think this is his first time going for singles gold.
Oh, nice.
2 TNA titles are on the line next week. Wow.
Ooh.
Are the Hardys coming to NXT though, or are they going to TNA?
Oh my God. Please don't get my hopes up. If they do, I'll be so excited.
I just gotta ask this. It's safe to say this is kicking AEW's ass right now. Like how are you feeling right now with all this heat? It's just coming out like shit.
I think they got some tricks up their sleeves for tomorrow. I think they got something. I don't know what, but
whew, because it is some fire right now. But you know what I will say, just to be fair. NXT, AEW. Right. No, I'm kidding. Right now, it is like it's right here. No, right now it's right here. Because I do want to see what's going on with this Kenny Omega and Takeshita rivalry. That look like it's gonna be something dope. And if y'all pull the trigger on Tony Storm and Mercedes, now we got something. I don't even mean like a match. Just give me something like with them two talking. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was so good to see Santino on NXT too. It was
Santino, that was so good. And also Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, steel cage match at Revolution, round 2.
You know what's crazy? I may be talking a lot of shit, and I may be out of line for saying this, and I want it to be known. This is not me being biased. But that Kyle and Ospreay rivalry is so much better than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If I'm just being honest.
No, actually it is, because there's a lot of physicality between those two. Kyle Fletcher can deliver a good promo.
Yeah, but in a match too, like the way the way Kyle know Ospreay and the way he works it in the ring, I was like, it's just kind of like Harley Cameron. That's another one. Like, bro, y'all got to do something with him. Like that one. That's another one of your cash cows for the future. Because just watching him and Ospreay go at it, I'm just like. It was like watching a DC like battle between like fucking Batman and Nightwing. Mm-hmm. But like Nightwing can really kick ass. I'm just like, shit.
Kyle Fletcher definitely has a bright spot. And after seeing him perform at the Continental Classic, I'm like, I kind of wish he did get that championship in the worst way. Because he would have been no, nothing against Okada, because I know it's going to be probably him and Kenny for that international title, but I would love for Kyle Fletcher to just run with it.
But we know he has the potential to wear gold. Like, that's the good thing about Kyle Fletcher. Seeing him, it's like, this boy is going to be a champion. Like, and he's just getting started. But he's going to have championship gold around his waist. And we know that that's coming. Same thing with, like, Harley Cameron. Like, I didn't get a chance to really talk about it Monday. But I feel the same way about, like, she's going to be a champion. And I think she is going to develop way more with the chase. Like, look what just getting the first match with Mercedes brought out of Harley Cameron. So imagine now with the loss and continuously trying to get there. Oh, this is going to turn her into something insane.
Yeah, that's why yesterday when Professor asked me on my prediction, and I was watching through the watch along because I said, I got to think creative on this because let's think about this for a minute because I'm thinking long term on this because Harley can show it. And I said to myself, the chase is always more fun. And she's definitely going to do it. And it will not be the last time you see Minnie Monet because Minnie Monet is going to be there.
That got to keep going. That has to keep.
And also, I don't know if you caught this, but I hope I don't butcher her name. Her first name is Momo. She was in the audience because she was the one that won the Wrestle Cup, International Women's Cup at Wrestle Dynasty. So she has a shot for the New Japan Women's Championship against Mercedes because that's the one who Mercedes got in her face with. But I think that would be pretty funny if Harley just showed up during her match at New Japan.
That would be hilarious. Hilarious.
That would just continue the partnership between New Japan and AEW. Like that would just be just show up with Minnie Monet.
You can do
it. Yeah, like still keep bringing Minnie Monet.
Oh yeah. I don't know who that security guard is in the black, but that's definitely a wrestler. I'll let you know that now. He's definitely a wrestler. Well, Boza, I don't think that is not going to happen. I think they're going to probably save that or unless Okada for All In with Takeshi.
Yeah.
Like we might get Takeshi. Well, no, because I know y'all got a few more PLEs after Revolution before All In.
Yes, Revolution, Double or Nothing.
Might happen in Double or Nothing.
Yeah, I was like, no PLE in June because it was supposed to be Forbidden Door, but they changed it to August.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna happen at Double or Nothing, Boza. I think Jey Uso is gonna win the championship because everybody's been, including some of the superstars, are saying that he's just a tag team. He can't make his own look for him right now. This is me being biased. I no longer care about the Jey Uso and Gunther match. If I'm just being honest, and if I'm being real clear about it, I think it should open the show. That's just me. I've seen this match already, so that's why I'm just like, we could have got you going up against Cody and gave us a real story, but I'm like, all right, that's just me though. They ain't reviving shit, Bozo.
Oh Lord, if they
not
do,
on my NXT.
If they do, I'm not gonna hear the end of it during tomorrow's show.
I'm going to look, man. If y'all don't kill this damn university crap, I don't even like Eddie Thorpe like that, but Eddie Thorpe should not lose to Andre Chase. What the fuck is he doing right now?
I mean, especially after you just pinned a former NXT champion in a strap match on Black History Month.
Like, what is this whole? Yeah, that was wild. That
was crazy. I didn't even think about it, and I was like, oh.
I was like, y'all letting him whip a black man during Black History Month? And he won?
And you made Javon Evans lose?
Well, that one makes so much sense, though.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see that keep going. And I think that this also gives Javon Evans to strengthen up his move set with Ethan Page. I think that's a great person for Javon to cook with and have a rivalry with because it's going to elevate him so much.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it earlier tonight with Javon Evans just beat up on Ethan.
Yeah. It won't main event night one. We've had Royal Rumble winners not main event before. No, I think Charlotte and Tiffy are going to main event night one, unless you have like a big triple threat match with Roman, Seth, and Punk. But outside of that, I don't think Jey Uso and Gunther are going to close the show. Gunther was petty, but again, we've seen it. Yes, Eddie Thorpe won. Get Andre Chase out of here, man. Get him out of here. Goodbye.
I think I'm way ahead because I see Trick.
Oh yes, yeah. You know you got that East Coast internet. You're by about 3 hours. So y'all see shit before we do. What is with the strap though?
I don't even know. How do you feel about the main event with the 6-woman tag match?
I mean, do we have to ask?
I mean, I'm just asking. I just want your thoughts on it.
So here's my thought on it. This is something I brought up yesterday. And watching this, I think Fallon Henley is being held back by fatal influence. The more I watch this, the more I see it. Fallon, look, because again, even look at the card of what they're saying coming up next. Fallon Henley is in the back. And she's she was a former women's North American champion. Like, I think fatal influence is holding her back. Like, if JC Jane is the leader, then say that. Because even when they came out and jumped Carmen Petrovic, she didn't do most of the beating up. It was the focus was on JC Jane. So it's just like Fallon is such an incredible wrestler, but it's like, yo, I don't think you're going to get to show that because they keep lumping that group together to do everything. Like even now with this 6-woman tag match, yes, it's going to be a great match, but it's like it doesn't move nobody for fatal influence, even if they win. Because it's not going to get JC Jane a title shot against Stephanie. Does it get Fallon a rematch? We don't know because now you got the NXT Women's Champion and you got Jordan Grace with this. So all it's really finna do is make them shine and bring fatal influence down. And then of course for Fallon, it's gonna do this.
But I'm excited. And I was gonna say, how did you feel about Carmen Petrovic getting a win?
Ooh, hold on. Ooh. I'm old. I'm getting old. Oh, I'm getting old. Hold on.
Ooh.
I had a piece of ice hit back here.
Oh,
and my jaw hurt already. And I also just put Vicks Vapor Rub on here so the pain can kind of go away.
Oh boy.
So just imagine like ventilated right here with ice. Yeah. I was not ready for that. Carmen Petrovic.
Yes.
Right. It was the right win. It was the right person to win because Stephanie McCool isn't losing. Like she just became. No. We know she's not losing. So I didn't want to see Jada have to take that fall, nor did I want to see Kalani take that fall. I want to see those two remain strong. I like the rivalry between them, so let's keep them that centered on them for right now, and hopefully maybe get something that's stand and deliver between the two of them, or most likely it'll be Roadblock. But I like that they're protected and you're feeding Carmen to Stephanie first. But I think it's still going to be a great match. I think Carmen is going to showcase what she needs to showcase, but we know it's going to be the Stephanie show.
Yes, Stephanie.
It's a safe bet, and I'm not mad at it though. And it also gave us a chance. It gave a chance to make Ashante give us a reason why he's with Carmen. It's like, okay, now we see the benefits of you two paired up together, especially like how he interfered in the match and stuff. So it makes sense.
Yes.
What about you? What'd you think?
I actually was happy to see Carmen because she actually picked up some big wins the last couple of weeks. So I do think it's really nice of her. And it's really nice to her seeing a match with Stephanie and also just seeing some of the other women step up. I know this is pretty much left field, and I know it's wishful thinking, but I would like to see Ren Sinclair step up to the plate against Stephanie because those two locked up before.
Her debut match.
I would love to see Ren.
Ren wasn't no joke. Ren was cooking with Stephanie.
So I would love for them to bring it back.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it's kind of weird that she ain't been in no matches since the Iron Survivor Challenge. They haven't put her in no singles matches since then.
I know, that's really weird. It's really, really weird that Ren, but I would like to see Ren like get a knockout with Stephanie. I'm not gonna tell you what happened because I am behind. Oh, I'm not gonna say nothing. Not giving no spoilers here, folks. No spoilers.
Also, we tag team action. Well, dang. Oh.
Oh my God. See, it was a good night that I joined NXT tonight. I'm sorry, but this whole thing today was just absolute
cinema.
Woo.
The Hardy's gonna be on NXT.
Oh man.
You might as well light the fuse of dynamite, blow that bitch up. It's over. Fucking over. There ain't shit y'all can do about Wednesday. There ain't shit. Oh, see, it's next Tuesday. Okay.
Next Tuesday.
Dang, man. Yo. Why is this so jam-packed? Next week. Like, what are we doing right now?
I don't even know.
Yo, oh my God. Yo, we still got to get to Stand and Deliver, and they already giving us PLEs type cards right now. This is a PLE right here for next week.
It pretty much is. It looks like it.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Honey got to come on next week. Honey, you got to come on next week.
Oh boy.
Yo, when I saw this happen at Vengeance Day and they did the horns, this one I knew she was winning the gold. Oh, it's a non-title match for the TNA champion. Even so, though, Hardy's at NXT.
Oh my God.
WWE, come on.
Oh man.
I don't care what nobody say, yo. Like
the boys are coming home.
Yeah.
The boys.
Yes. Yeah, I need my tag team partner here next week. You as well, Courtney, if you're available. I need y'all both here next week. And the mayor. If the mayor can make it, like, we need to make it a jam-packed NXT next week. Because, like, this is the perfect TNA NXT crossover episode.
God. I have to come next week because the Hardys are competing, and Ricky Starks is in tag team action. Well,
with Javon Evans.
I have to say he's not Ricky Starks, but I still think of him as Ricky. But
his mama named him Ricky Stark. I'm gonna call him Ricky Stark.
I am gonna call him Ricky Starks. That's what I know him for. But
exactly.
him and Javon tag teaming together.
That's gonna be insane.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think I may have to come next week for this watch along next week.
You know what? I'm still saying it, yo. Stephanie McCourt took this thunder from Julia, man. People can say what they want, bro. I'm gonna need some more from Julia, yo.
She hasn't done much promos.
She hasn't, and they haven't really put her like in the forefront as much. That's why I'm like, they're gonna have to step it up with her, or like, yo, just because Professor's point, it's so many dope superstars on the women's roster. It's like it's so easy for it to easily bounce to another person. And like everybody has to step up.
Yeah. Because
I think the Hardys made a good choice, and they started in the WWE, and they should end their career in WWE. That's exactly what's going to happen. His name is Ricky Saint because his hometown of New Orleans. His mama naming Ricky Starks. I'm gonna call him Ricky Starks. Okay.
I'm still gonna call him Ricky Starks. I don't care. I'm still gonna call him Ricky.
To be fair, Julia's first offense was thrown just there. Councilman, you're probably still mad she took the title from Roxy. I'm actually not. It has nothing to do with that. Like, again, I made my point yesterday about it. Like, there's been no promos by her. She hasn't had a match until Vengeance Day since she's won it from New Year's Evil. And the match she did had, they really threw her in there because at first we thought it was going to be Roxy versus Bayley. Then all of a sudden it's for the title in a triple threat match. And even during that time, Julia did not come out for us to have that setup like that. And it really only came when she was out there for Charlotte. And again, she still wasn't the focal point because Charlotte was talking shit to all of them. And then Cora Jade came and interfered. So what I'm saying is, like, look at that compared to Stephanie McCool, who's on TV every single week, who is doing interviews every single week, who has articles consistently published about her every single week. That's the comparison I'm saying. Like, if we being honest, Stephanie is Mercedes, Julia is Mariah right now at this point. So am I wrong? Courtney, am I being biased? Am I lying? Or does it have that feeling?
It really doesn't, because, you know, when I think about it, and I wasn't here on that Friday because you talked about Mercedes and Mariah. I was not there. Because when you think about it, Mariah, and you know, it's really interesting with Julia because Mariah, she has the bike skills to do it. It's just the wrestling part.
Exactly. That's it.
And it's like with Mercedes, she has the wrestling part. It's just the promos.
Well, I just mean as far as like where the eye is focused on. So let me say it more like that. Not the in-ring or the personality or nothing like that. Because Julia has a fantastic personality and has the in-ring skills. So does Stephanie. But it's like where the focal point seemed to be is more on Stephanie than it is our women's champion for NXT.
I do sense the comparison because when you think about it, who's talked about more, Mercedes and Mariah?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and also your client's got bigger things. She's getting ready for the Chamber in Toronto.
That's why I'm not worried about that. That's why
I'm like that. I'm like, she's got bigger things.
We have our statue getting put in the PC. Okay, we're listen. She ran and pop rocked so Julia and the rest of these women can thrive. All right, you don't have this excellent women's division if it were not for my client. Okay, so no one's upset that she has lost. I have gotten completely past that because last time I checked, my client is on the road to WrestleMania right now.
Yes, she is.
So we've finished NXT. If anything, you should be thanking her for what she's done, Bosa. I get a Councilman just teasing about the last part about Roxy. Great points. Oh yeah. You know, we're playing the roles we're supposed to play when we do this. But yes, no hard feelings at all to what you're saying, Bosa. For now, Roxy is still considered an NXT talent. Her win over Raquel last night was described as her Cinderella running continued. Thoughts on that, Councilman? Well, after that bullshit Lillian did, introducing her as Roseanne Perez.
I didn't even catch that. I was like, huh?
I was tight by that. I was tight by that, though. I was like, yo, man, it's already hard enough for NXT stars to like make that transition and really get over with a crowd. And you just kind of sitting here showing you don't check out the product by saying the name wrong just really doesn't help.
Yeah.
That's some wild shit to do. But it can seem like a Cinderella story. The Chamber is what's going to decide that, though. And her performance there. See, even this placement show you, why wasn't the champion in the middle? You're the champ. Also, too, why did Fatal Influence come out last? That's curious, too.
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, the champs and Jordan Grace came out first. Fatal Influence came out second. I'm curious why they did it like that.
I mean, if your other client Tiffany could pull off a spectacular performance last year, I could see Roxanne pulling one off this year.
That's why I'm just like, if we're doing process of elimination, the chances of the chamber is between Alexa, Bailey, and Roxanne. Like I said, Bailey is the safe choice to win the chamber. Alexa's new return, and she's on SmackDown. So I don't necessarily see them doing something with her for that just yet, especially with the whole Uncle Howdy stuff. So I feel like that deletes that. So it really only sticks between Roxanne and Bailey.
And since they're both on Raw, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just thinking of it from it like that. And the only reason why I don't declare Liv because Liv is dealing with the whole tag team championship stuff with Raquel. So it's like I feel like that's gonna keep them busy through Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Ooh. 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 Yeah, Jasmine, take your butt outside. Take your butt outside. Go take a breath. Sweet Christmas.
Oh man. Woo.
Somebody flying? Who flying? Oh, yeah, let's go. I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
Yes, she is. She is the juggernaut. No ifs,
If she
no
don't
buts.
get that shirt in NXT.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a hot seller. I would buy that shirt. Stephanie is no joke.
Oh, shit. Take a Booker, man.
Booker.
Oh, yeah.
Booker T. He's just.
Booker know what it is. Booker know what it is.
He says, "Oh yeah."
Oh, yeah.
And then anytime Oba comes out, he's like, "Mean."
Me. Hilarious. Yes, Jeffrey, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Oh yeah, man.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, man, they gotta push Fallon Henley more, man. She gotta get out this group.
Mm-hmm. I can see her being singles action already.
Yeah, because to be
star.
honest, she's the better wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just being honest, like, don't disrespect to JC Jane, but like JC Jane still be looking like she still got some stuff to sharpen out. As far as like Fallon be flawless with her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They need to bring Jerry the King back on commentary with a good old hilarious Jim Ross and Jerry the King. How's the best way to say this? How's the best way to say it? Okay. Nothing's beautiful because it lasts. And if I'm being honest, the partnership of Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross that we enjoy has well been done for a long time. Like, if I'm just being honest, Jim Ross does not have that same thunder like he used to have in listening to AEW stuff. Like, he commentates, yes, but it's not that same like attitude era commentary.
And plus, he battled with a lot of health issues too. So.
Yeah, so you have that to deal with too. And then Jerry the King is kind of like still stuck in 1999. And so doesn't realize like some of his commentary has become very stale. So I just don't know if we get that same luster of them being back. Having Julia, Jordan, Grace, and Stephanie doesn't seem fair. Oh, no, it does. It's not at all. It's not at all. This is like a 2K game. I agree. JC needs to be single. This is the only group to help Jasmine Nix. Yeah, and to be honest with you though, I think Jasmine Nix is good enough to go on her own now.
Because she was also with Toxic Attraction, correct?
JC Jane was, yeah.
Oh, JC Jane.
Yeah, I just think again, like I get the group, but I feel like these have now become three strong individuals.
The Juggernaut.
It's the Juggernaut.
Oh my God. Jordan Grace.
Boom. Like, who want it? Who want it?
It's just a strength.
Ooh. All right, we got 3 minutes. And we know how CW get just cutting this shit off.
They just cut off right away.
Shit. Muscle Buster? Ooh. That's crazy they brought the Muscle Buster back. Especially after what happened with Tyson Kidd. Oh yes, yes, Jeffrey. Women are cooking as always.
They are.
Oh shit!
You got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Jeez. Well, we got 2 minutes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. That Knicks kick.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. 2 minutes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Oh, man. We ain't finna. We ain't this. We're not gonna catch the end of this. I don't
Oh
think we can catch the end of
man.
this.
Please let us catch the end of this. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
What are we doing?
Mm.
All right, we got 1 minute. Jordan can end it. Jordan can end it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Got to keep it. Got to do it. Come on, Jordan. Got to end it before it go off. Here we go. There we go. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, you're gonna have to see that clip.
What we got backstage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these hooligans again.
Yeah. That's why I didn't say nothing. I was just like, let me wait for you to watch the whole end.
We gotta make sure we shout out our sponsors, and then we go jump into this post show. So just give us a second. We're gonna be right back.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NXT post show. Such a fire episode of NXT. Sweet Christmas, man. Like when I say just from start to finish, just from the beginning till we got all the way even to the very, very absolute end of NXT. It was just cinema at its finest. Oh my goodness, man. Like let's just start off because I can't stay too long for the post show, but let's just jump into it. Let's how we first start off. Moose, Obafemi. We don't know if it's title versus title. We don't know when it's happening, but we know it's happening. Courtney, your thoughts on what we've been talking about needed to happen happening. What are your thoughts on it?
It's finally happened. The reality came in. Talk is over. Moose invaded NXT. Talking about it, but seeing him there, staring down with Oba, he said this match needs to happen. Give the people what they want.
I don't even like we've talked about it. We've said it, and it's just like it's here. It is here, and I'm hoping that it says stand and deliver. Like I said, I think for what my homie told me, it's either contract signing at Roadblock in Madison Square Garden, stand and deliver in Vegas. Like that's the only way to promote this. So much that Moose coming out within the 2 hours of that clip coming out has already hit 1 million views on NXT's Instagram. It's already at 1 million views, and that was kicking off NXT. Then we went into more heat with a number one contenders match for the women's North American title in triple threat action against Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, Carmen Petrovich. And in an intense-ass match, Carmen Petrovich picks up the win against Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, thanks to a little bit of assist from Ashante Adonis being out there, the boo thing. And we also got to see that this rivalry between Jada and Kalani has not stopped. It is just fueling up more as they fought all the way to the back, had to have officials come out and try to help. Courtney, your thoughts on the results of this match and the moving forward between Kalani and Jada Parker? What do you think we're going to see?
I'm really happy Carmen Petrovich gets a shot. Is this her first time getting singles gold?
Title shot, yes.
Okay, so this is really going to be a test in the waters for her because I know she's going to deliver versus her and Stephanie. And I do see singles gold on her in the near future, but I think this is going to be really much of a taste and what she can do in the ring. So I'm very proud of Carmen. And also, she got some wins the last couple weeks. Don't underestimate her one bit. And also with Jada and Kalani, honestly, I just see so much mayhem in them. Put them in like a street fight, put them in a hardcore match, like put them in something that's going to deliver so much physicality.
Yeah, I think for some reason, I think we get a submissions match. I don't know why. I'm sensing a submissions match between Kalani Jordan and Jada Parker. I don't know why. That's just what I'm getting with them. Boza, that would be something. TNA has Unbreakable that Thursday and Mania week. Show starts at 7 p.m. Yeah, we did. Yeah, man. It is jam-packed WrestleMania weekend in Vegas. So much is happening down there. It is insane. If you are a wrestling fan and you are down there, I have no idea how you're going to be able to bounce to each and every single one. And you also better be selling dope to be able to pay for all of this stuff to go. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I know this stuff ain't finna be cheap.
Nope.
Let's see. Fans didn't care about this match at first because of how they came out of the gate hot. I wouldn't say they didn't care, Boza. I don't think they didn't care. I just think that because of what we've been talking about and what we've seen happen, and it finally happened, that was the sales. But I would have to say that those three women kept the pace for that after having Oba and Moose come out. I think that they kept the pace. I don't think it dropped. I don't think the momentum came down. I think the momentum stayed where it was at with the start of NXT in that match, because just, again, the match itself was incredible. It was an incredible triple threat match between these three women. And then it led to even what became our main event tonight, because we saw Fatal Influence come out, jump Carmen Petrovich. Very funny that Fatal Influence beat up Carmen Petrovich. Then Stephanie came out after they finished whooping ass, which just let me know, like, she was like, no, I ain't no hero. I'm just, listen.
No, I'm just here.
I'm just here to fight. Then followed by her friend, the NXT Women's Champion Julia, coming out and assisting her, along with the newest NXT signee, Jordan Grace, coming out. And that all led to a 6-women tag match for the main event tonight. And we're going to get into that in just a little bit. Special Nobody's, thank you for tapping into the post show. Thank you for even just tapping in to say, yo, man, again, comment on here, y'all come check us out, watch us, be able to communicate with us to keep it going. Believe me when I tell y'all, it helps so much, and we really appreciate it. So we got that. Then we got a tag team match. The Meta Girls, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, taking on the newly formed tag team, Sol Ruka and Zarya. And let me tell you, I don't care, because it's Black History Month. Didn't know Sol Ruka was black. Did not know that. Did not know that until a couple of days ago. And I already like Sol Ruka to begin with. But now, just letting you know, your stock has gone up. Your stock has gone up in the capital. Okay. But I think it was a incredible tag team match between those two. Did not know that I needed Zarya versus Lash Legend one-on-one. Now, after seeing this, now I definitely need it. But let me get your thoughts on this tag team match between the Meta Girls and Sol Ruka and Zarya. What were your thoughts?
I actually did enjoy this tag team match because there was a lot of chemistry, and also people did question the tag team between Zarya and Sol Ruka on how they're going to establish together.
I was one.
Yes, you were. And especially with the fact, because you already had Jakara and Lash Legend already established, have the synergy together, and actually competed for the WWE Women's Tag Team matches back last month. No, earlier this month in Atlanta.
Earlier this month, yeah.
Yep, earlier this month. So, hey, Zarya and Sol Ruka, I mean, if they keep continuing winning and the energy's there, I can see future opportunity goal for tag team.
Yeah, I 100% agree, especially with the difference between both of them from being agile to the powerhouse. Man, going up against Bianca and Naomi would be something very insane to see. And shout out to Zarya as well. That spear and that F5, the way she F5 Jakara, I ain't never seen anybody get talked like that. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Like, she threw her ass. It was just amazing. No joke. So, but I like that they've put her in a tag team to keep her on television and to keep other women on television as well. I'm liking that tag team because it keeps her busy and it doesn't just keep her as a signee in the back and then waiting for these stories to finish and then seeing where they can place her. So I like that they're doing that. Then we got some backstage action. Of course, No Quarter Catch Crew has decided that they want it to be known that we are a tag team to be reckoned with, and they not only had their eye on Fraxium, they decided, we say, hey, you want to prove yourself, you go for the biggest dogs in the yard. And Tavion Heights and Randy Orton Jr. challenged the Hardy Boys to a match that we will be getting next week in Cincinnati. Now, Courtney, I just gotta ask. Thoughts on the Hardy Boys, the TNA Tag Team Champions in NXT next week?
Listen, I was teasing this a couple weeks ago because Fraxium encountered with the Hardys, and I said, I'm just waiting for a tag team to come back. And now we get it next week. Yes. Anybody that knows me, I've been a lifelong fan of the Hardy Boys. They've been one of my favorite tag teams, and they are the most influential tag team to this day. So many tag teams right now have been influenced by them, and I'm just like seeing them back. I don't even care. Just seeing the back of WWE soil is just so cool to see. And also, I know they're facing off against no quarter catch group, but we could see another interaction with Fraxium next week.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we could. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy took to social media letting us know that they would love Fraxium to be front and center for that match, which just lets us know that it is gearing up even more for these two to go at it. And I'll be honest, that's the one that I would like to see at Unbreakable instead of Stand and Deliver. I would love to see Fraxium versus the Hardys at Unbreakable because I think that's what they need for that weekend as well. I think that would be a dope match for them to see. But if it goes as Stand and Deliver, not going to be mad at that either. Not going to be mad if it goes to Stand and Deliver. Either way, those two tag teams in the match is just going to be something that's going to absolutely be a 5-star type of deal. So I just look forward to it. I cannot wait to see.
Yes, I just can't wait to see the next week.
And then again, just more of the happy train for yourself, Courtney. We had our contract signing tonight. The newest acquisition of WWE NXT, the now formerly known Ricky Stark, has signed to NXT as Ricky Saints. Once again, his mama named Ricky Starks. I'm gonna call him Ricky Starks. But he was also greeted by a couple of NXT stars, a former other AEW star, Ethan Page, All Ego, came out. Javon Evans out of the crowd, letting us know that this feud between the both of them is not done. And then Wesley and his undecidable haircuts decided to also come out and come step into the face of Ricky Saints, leading into next week a tag match. All Ego, Wesley versus Ricky Saints and Javon Evans. Now, Courtney, for yourself, I know you dabble into the NXT, but I know you have me in the AEW. And I also know, though, that you favor the wrestler, not the promotion more. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like you're more vested into the promotion itself. What are you feeling as a fan of wrestling, as a fan of AEW, to see this match get put in? 2 AEW elite stars, a PC prospect that has just been given nothing but rubs from all kind of folks in Javon Evans, and an NXT staple in Wesley coming together in a tag match. Your thoughts on this happening next week in Cincinnati?
This should have happened when he was in AEW with Ricky. This should have been happening because he's good on the mic. You gotta deny that. He is good on the mic. And he's funny. He is absolutely funny on the mic. And, this is the stuff that I wish they did. But I don't know who was in charge of creative because you dropped the ball. I mean, you could blame Tony for all this, but creative, you just didn't let Ricky do it. And that's what made me upset. But you know what? I'm just happy to see Ricky Starks. I don't care what anybody says. I'm still going to call him Ricky Starks. I'm just happy he is thriving. He's interacting with Ethan Page. He actually gave kudos to Javon Evans. And it's just so nice to see him. And also, I think with WWE, with NXT, with creative, this does give an opportunity for him to be in a storyline, and it doesn't have to feel rushed. At least he can start off small, interacting with Ethan Page, and also he had an encounter with Wesley, and also teaming up with the young OG, so they can also work with each other. So at least he's starting to get his feet wet in a bit coming into NXT.
Yeah, I agree. And I think even the way they're pushing him, like having the segments that he had with Ava, a few of the segments that they're showing with him of just letting us know him being here. And him interacting into being in NXT and how he's portraying the character of himself, of course. But I love to see it. Like, this is what is now getting that men's division, that blood flowing a little bit again now. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's what I saw tonight with Ricky Saints being there. I'm trying to get used to the name because I know if I keep calling him
Saints.
I'm just never gonna call him that. So but just to be fair with it, I'm gonna try to go by the name that they're giving him here. And yes, like Ricky is a star. He is a star, and I think he's gonna be able to help elevate the men's division back to where it needs to be, along with another match that happened tonight, where I also think is something that's going to help get the men's division back on track, was between the D'Angelo family, Stacks versus Sean Spears. Incredible match as well. Sean Spears picking up the victory against Stacks, furthering this storyline between the D'Angelo family and this group that Sean Spears has, along with the newest member, Izzy Dane. I think this is great storytelling that's being told, and I really hope that they will put the NXT North American Championship on Spears, because I think him spearheading that division is what's going to help align the men's division to get back. But I want to know your thoughts on seeing Stacks in singles action, stepping up to the plate while Tony D'Angelo is out, and Sean Spears' performance, and now with this new group that is seeming to grow a little bit bigger and a lot deadlier. What were your thoughts on tonight's match, Courtney?
I'm actually happy some members of the family are stepping up to the plate and not being Tony's lackeys. I'm really starting to see a lot of personality, especially with Stacks, because he delivered a solid good match. Also, I want to see Rizzo go at it with Izzy Dane. Those two got to go at it. I need to see a match with them because Rizzo is no joke. So I definitely want to see that. Sean Spears is definitely somebody, as I mentioned earlier, he's going to get a shot for the NXT North American Championship. Don't know when. It could be at Roadblock. Could be at Stand and Deliver. We don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if it was on an episode of NXT. But he does have the potential, and it also can really kind of, and this is no knock on Tony D'Angelo, but it kind of does give a boost in that men's division, because not only have Sean Spears, you could also help out Lexis King. Even though he's a Heritage Cup champion, he could also get a shot at that belt sooner in the future. So it really is starting to develop that men's division for that title.
Hey, sit the fuck down, Funaki!
It never gets old. That's all I can think of. I'm sorry. I'm so childish.
No, hey. This
oh my God.
Your playground. So I'm just sitting and just listening.
Because I wholeheartedly agree with you. I'm just like, yo, like that needs to happen. I want to see Izzy Dane and her go at it. And I think that should happen next week in Cincinnati. I don't know if we'll get it next week, but I definitely feel like that's the future match going with this story, especially since we already got like the tag team match between Stacks, the other one with Jensen and Nico. We've already had that. So now we need the women to go at it, and then we finally get that full like 6-man tag match, or the entire group, you know, like intergender match and stuff like that. Well, mixed tag match with all up there. And then we lead to like the title match and stuff like that between Sean Spears and Tony D'Angelo. So I just think this is the best storyline I've seen Tony D'Angelo in, and I like seeing Sean Spears getting in the forefront and doing what he's been doing. So it's great to see. It was not great to see.
Oh boy, we know where this is going.
Was Andre Chase and Eddie Thorpe. Two people nobody care about whatsoever. Had a match tonight. So I guess it's broke ass Andre coming out, you know, after taking Baron Corbin's whole thing, versus Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe coming off of a massive victory over Trick Williams, whipping a black man during Black History Month and picking up the victory. Don't know the message you're trying to go with that one. But He did pick up the victory against broke ass Andre Chase. As some random dudes keep trying to bring back Chase U. Let that shit die. Just like student loans, let them motherfuckers stay where they at, in the gutter. Okay. But we did see Trick Williams deliver a message to Eddie Thorpe. Now, I want to ask you this, Courtney, not about the match. No one cares about that. We don't care about that. But what I do want to ask you, we talked about how do we get Trick where he needs to be and to be taken as that person that we need, that we see, but it's just for some reason not fully clicking. Has that started going in the direction that we needed to go in after seeing what's been transpiring between him and Eddie Thorpe?
It's actually starting to show a bit, because I don't know what it is, but him and Eddie, we're starting to see a new side of Trick. And you've been talking about this for the last couple months, on getting a new side of Trick. Like, not the happy-go-lucky guy, whoop that Trick. It's like we need to see a lot of aggression from him. We saw it from him, like, even right before, actually after he lost the title, NXT title. So him and Eddie, they're not done. I just don't want another whipping match, especially during Black History Month. I can't deal with another. I can't do no. But I could see like either a street fight, a falls count anywhere match, a steel cage match, anything between these two.
Yeah. I would love to see not a Hell in the Cell match. I know that's what y'all calling for, but I don't think that's big enough yet. I don't think there's enough bad blood there just yet. But I do want some kind of specialty match in favor of Trick this time. And then we get maybe something that's stand and deliver between the two of them. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing with Trick. I'm liking the development of what's going on. And like I said, I don't know if it's just because we're on the road to WrestleMania, but I like that we are getting more. The men are stepping up. Men are stepping up, and it's very refreshing to see. Even so, in knowing that with having Moose there, saw Moose in the back after this match, and was approached by Lexis King.
Yes.
Now Lexis King is getting a shot at the TNA X Division Championship against Moose next week in Cincinnati. And Eric Isaac, you brought up something in the comments, which I was glad we were just transitioning to that. It's time that TNA starts getting some wins on NXT, because we've seen Cora and West picking up wins in TNA. I think that is definitely what you will be seeing next week. You're going to see a lot of TNA victories next week in Cincinnati. Now, Courtney, I want to get your thoughts on this potential match with Lexis King and Moose. Now, given what Lexis King has been doing as the Heritage Cup winner now, how does this play out for Lexis King going up against Moose? And does this match have the potential to make you a little more interested in Lexis King?
I actually started to become a big fan of Lexis King since he won the Heritage Cup, because for him, he's actually making his own rules. One fall to a finish. His way, his rules. And that's what I want to see from him. I want to see him develop, especially after the last time he faced off against the Heritage Cup was against, I forgot his name on TNA, but we all know him as Fandango.
Yeah, JDC.
Yes, JDC. We know him from that. So him picking up that win, that was really huge. And also for him to step up to Moose for the X Division Championship, that says a lot. And it's nice to see. It's a breath of fresh air for the men's division to really step up to the plate in NXT. Of course, if anybody doesn't know, it's in Lexis King's hometown. And you know who his daddy is, because he's from there too.
And undefeated.
Yes. So this will be a special homecoming for him. I really want to see what he does, because I do see singles gold in his future. He's definitely going to get singles gold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, I'm with you on this. I'm looking forward to it just because I do want to see Lexus King shine a little bit more. And again, this is just another thing of helping the men's division get back to where they need be. And I think TNA also being in here is really helping, which I'm glad a lot of these matches are happening next week in NXT, to even Eric Isaac's point, because of the fact, one, it does give wins to TNA, which is something that is needed. I will say that. I will agree with you on that. I think we do need to see more of those, and our questions, well, our requests are being answered. But also, too, it is going to show us a lot of these cats stepping up to the plate, especially after what we've been seeing the women do here at NXT, because they have been absolutely incredible. And just to even mention that, moving into our main event, 6-women tag match, the NXT champion Julia, the NXT Women's North American champion Stephanie McCurr, the Juggernaut Jordan Grace going up against Fatal Influence in a incredible and impactful 6-women tag match. 2 in the night, and of course Jordan Grace picking up the victory, pinning Jasmine Nix. Thoughts on this match and thoughts of the current status of the NXT Women's Champion, the NXT North American Champion, Jordan Grace, and Fatal Influence. Like, where does this leave you after that match happens?
Listen, after seeing the 3 of them, Julia, Stephanie, and Jordan, they need to be a trio. They just need to be. I feel like all 3 of them just have something. But Fatal Influence, woo! Because you had a lot of questions about that earlier, because Fallon Henley was in the background because they're showing her a less. She's not getting a lot of the spotlight, considering she's a former NXT North American Women's Champion. So it's going to be very interesting to see, because I wouldn't be shocked if there was conflict within the space of Fatal Influence. But also, if you saw how it ended NXT, the Juggernaut stared down both the NXT Women's Championship and the NXT North American Women's Championship. So she is eyeing for gold. Just don't know which specific gold she wants. I wouldn't be shocked if she took both belts.
Well, see, I will definitely agree with you on that. That definitely has a lot of potential for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're not talking about. Them side eyes that Julia was also given to Stephanie. Again, as much as we're seeing Jordan and what Jordan is now bringing to the table, I think we're also seeing what Stephanie wants. And Stephanie wants both them titles as well. And if I'm just being honest again, and before Boza come in here hating, not being biased because of what happened, but I'm going to be honest. Julia was not looking the strongest at the end of this show. If I'm just being honest, Julia once again was not the focal point of this match. Your NXT Women's Champion. Just throwing that out there. I mean, and again, if I'm being biased, Courtney, let me know. But did it seem like she was the focal point in this match?
Seemed like a lot of attention was on the Juggernaut. A lot of it was on Jordan Grace.
Say it again, Courtney.
Jordan Grace, because look, I mean, she came. This is her first night on NXT. She started to come right out of the gate.
And who else was in that match most of the time? Stephanie.
Yeah, Steph.
It was Stephanie and it was the Juggernaut. So that's why I'm curious of what is the plan for Julia. Are we just gonna keep putting her in stuff and just like kind of being just thrown in, or what?
You got to give her some promos. You got to give her some promos. You got to give her some vignettes.
Something.
Got to, because she's the NXT Women's Champion. And that's the thing I noticed when they did with Roxanne when she was champion.
Yep.
She did promos and she did vignettes. We've seen it with Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see it from Julia, Because we know she can speak English. She's learning how to speak English. I want to see more promos and vignettes from her.
I've yet to see her do a backstage interview since she's been champ. So again, I don't know what they're holding off for her, if they have something maybe bigger in mind for her or what. But like I said, I'm going to keep it to like the way the professor said.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of extremely hot talent there.
Yes.
And if you're not careful, your NXT Women's Champion could get left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And all I know is this would have never happened to Roxanne Perez as champion. Just throwing it out. Not saying Roxanne would have never let that happen. That's all I'm saying. But we shall see. We shall see. And again, I'm not saying that to like knock down Julia, because even if y'all don't believe me, I am a fan of Julia. I want to see Julia succeed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if you're the champ, as hard as your other champion is going, I need you to go harder. And if they're not going to have you being the workman of it, then I need you to be Roman Reigns level of when you come out. Like I gotta have that feeling of like, yo, man, y'all know she's gonna be here next week.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been pushed that way. And I'm not gonna say that's her fault. I'm not saying that's her fault. Maybe it has to be with creative. I'm not sure. But I need to see more from Julia moving forward. I need somebody to be eyeing her NXT championship. I need her in a rivalry, not something where she just gets thrown into.
Mm-hmm.
That was okay for Vengeance Day, but moving towards Stand and Deliver,
Mm-hmm.
Julia needs a real opponent. Either you finna make it the Juggernaut, or you finna give us something even bigger. But Julia needs an opponent and a rivalry leading to Stand and Deliver, not something she's just thrown into.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to just leave that there. But that's not how our show ended. We had a couple of breadcrumbs happen throughout the show. We saw the tag team division laid out and discovered by Ricky Starks.
Yep.
And we ended with the general manager's assistant laid out in the office, spray painting "No one is safe" on the wall. Now we know it is the culprits are this mysterious group that's wearing the former Shield mask. Thoughts on this group, Courtney?
Well, I mean, look, they started making an appearance at Vengeance Day. You attacked Fraxium. You've attacked Oba. You took out the entire tag team division. And also you took out one of Ava's assistants. Now, this is just me going left field. And part of me wishes I wasn't creative in this. But I think if they want to take it up a notch, they should surround it with Ava on putting harm on her. Because that would actually take it to another level and be like, okay, this is something that I definitely want to watch.
Be honest with you, Courtney.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it. I feel what you're saying though. So let me make sure that was clear. Sorry, I don't want you to feel like I'm feeling what you were saying.
No.
I definitely think Ava being the focal point is going somewhere. With what they did now, they did it backwards.
Yep.
What happened tonight should have happened first before revealing them at Vengeance Day. Because see, now we know who you are. Like, again, you couldn't even keep your mask on while y'all were fighting. So we already know who majority of you are. If you watch Vengeance Day, like we already know, like a lot of you are NXT PC folks that just have been there before, didn't really get that shine. Now y'all have come together to let people know who you are. But I think you should have led with this first, then did what you did at Vengeance Day. And that could have happened at Roadblock. but you've delivered it like this, and it's just, again, not hating, but we've seen this before, and we've seen it done better. Again, I brought up before Nexus and the way Nexus came out, the way the Shield came out.
That was fire. That was
exactly. So it's like, if you're going to be this rambunctious group, then you have to let me know what makes you stand out from that, and how does that get put in that same category to where we should fear you. And so it's just like, I will still reserve judgment and allow it to cook and see where it's going. Right now, not liking the taste of it, could use a little more seasoning, just like how you said, Courtney, but I'm going to allow it to stay boiling on the pot and see what it turns into after we've added some more ingredients. And to answer your thing, King Mike Hall, I don't think Ava gets hate as much as her. I think it's more, again, of her being a legacy kid. And I think at the end of the day, no matter what it is, no matter if you're related to this person, and they're always going to give you some kind of judgment and make it feel like you didn't earn your way to this. Oh, well, they just gave this to you because you're so-and-so's kid. And that's how they felt about her when she tried to do wrestling. That's how they're trying to feel with her about being the manager. It's going to always be that. It's a line that she can't escape. And the only thing best for her to do is really move forward. I think Ava as general manager is incredible. I think if you had to do the general managers, if I'm being honest, all three of them are neck and neck. I love all this. I love Adam Pearce. I love the whole "it's official" thing, and I love how Ava is handling that in NXT. Hey, and that's the thing, King Mike Hall. You're gonna always say that. They just hate. Yes, that's it. They're just haters. It's just they want to hate because she's The Rock's daughter. That's it. Because again,
they just don't know what they want.
They don't, and the problem is too, they don't know her, and so that's the thing that they're gonna always trip about. Is just the fact of you want to hate just for the simple fact of hating. But if we're being honest, you don't know her, so what do you have to hate on? Like, what is it that you like about her? She hasn't been here long enough or done anything long enough for you to have hate against her. Like, she's just been the general manager. So how do you hate on the general manager? She was a part of a group. She was not thrown into like going straight after the NXT women's title. None of that stuff. When she was in Schism, that was it. They didn't go like, hey, we're going to put her against Roxanne Perez or like Lyra Valkyria straight off the gate. Like, she never went into that direction. So it's like, what do you have to hate on? There is nothing to hate. So you're just being a hater for the sake of being a hater. And that's just really it at the end of the day. I'm sorry, I meant NXT. Do you think NXT needs more talent on their roster? I think they've now gotten to the point where they need to be. Would not mind a few more people coming through, but I think right now where we're at is perfect. Women's division, chef's kiss. I don't need nobody else. Keep us right where we at. Men's division, everybody's stepping up, and especially with this partnership with TNA, it's going to strengthen the men's side. But because the women are so dominant right now, NXT is just a product that's untouched. It's just untouched. So anything that's just added, it's like adding to it. It's just turning it now into a Thanksgiving plate. At this point, we already got the good 5-course meal. Now, if you just like adding, Ricky Stark was like, "Oh, you got sweet potato pie too? Oh shit!" That's all that is right there. But Courtney, your thoughts? Like, if do we need more, or do we have enough to where we can strengthen this roster to being considered a brand show and not just still a developmental show?
Women's is fine. You don't need to add any women in that division. You don't need to add nothing. Just continue what they've been doing. Give them storylines, especially storylines that don't have to involve championships. Keep it going. Now for the men's side, I wouldn't be mad if there was like one or two, but I'm happy seeing a lot of the men are really stepping up, especially with the people in TNA. So I'm happy that we get to see a little bit of the guys from TNA coming in. We're seeing Moose next week. We're seeing the Hardys. Now, if you brought Joe Hendry next week, that would be something else. If you brought Joe Hendry. But that's wishful thinking.
Listen, now you do that. We done brought fried turkeys here too. What are we doing?
If
we already got a turkey out here.
If you bring either Joe Hendry or Nick Nemeth next week.
If I hear say his name and he appears, I'm gonna be like that Robert Downey Jr. me. Oh my goodness, man. Yes, JT. NXT is on fire. NXT is a good place. And even you, King Mike Hall, listen, I'm gonna say it to you like this, especially when it comes to the IWC. We live in a world with social media, and I think even Courtney could attest to this working in PR. Life is shit right now. And the reason why is because you know too much. You see too much. Like back in the 90s, you had to learn about shit on the news at a certain time. You didn't have access to everything right instantly. So many people have so much information being processed to them, and especially because, like, I know for a fact, before Elon Musk bought Twitter's main thing of being able to thrive the way it was, they made an algorithm that literally picked out drama to be pushed. So having all of that negative feedback coming in, that negative type of media, and then also consistently having things makes you question if you're doing something right, if you're the person you're supposed to be, or if you're not a good enough man to be with this woman, or you need to be doing these enhancements or getting this much money out of a man before even getting a chance to know him, with so much stuff just being fed into you to where you don't even have a chance to think for yourself. It garners this hate that people don't even recognize that's in them. And so then with that hate festering right here, not even knowing that it's infected you like a disease, little things that shouldn't even bother you now bother you. And you feel the need, especially because you have the access to say something, you feel like it's okay to go say it. Even for this chick, Ava. I don't even know Ava's real name. I have no inclination to hate on her. Same thing with Julie or anybody else. Again, we do this because it's the show, because we're talking shit, or even how I feel about like with Sammy and CM Punk. I don't give two shits about these people. We know what this is. Again, even to my point, I am a character right now. Will Pharaoh is not my real name. This is a character the councilman is someone I present to you, just like they do on Raw, just like they do on NXT, just like they do on SmackDown. But I have no hate towards any of these people, and neither do any of you. None of these people bother you like that. Like, you don't go to sleep knowing, man, Carmen Petrovich is a bitch. She shouldn't have won that shit. You don't care. You don't care like that. Again, you're going to go to sleep just fine. But for some people, because they have that hate that's festered right here, and they don't even realize they have it or know to take the accountability of what's really bothering them, they rather go at others. They'd rather go at someone else. They'd rather go try to create a problem with people that they don't even have a problem with. And even just seeing of what you're mentioning about talking about the hate about Ava is just clear understanding and going, yo, this ain't even about her. This is about you, because you can't even explain why you don't like her. Because if you ask anybody see and say, well, why you don't like Ava? Oh, I just don't like the way that they keep having her on screen and always showing her. It's like, she's the manager, just like they showed Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis. So you're okay with them, but you're not okay with Ava. I just don't like her attitude. Like, she's the boss. Like, what attitude is she giving off? Like, there's never no real reasoning or logic behind it. It's just this right here is telling you to hate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're gonna do. And this social media and all of this stuff that we do here, that's the drug, because you have access to just go type whatever it is you want. Like if I don't know if y'all ever go on here with these things, but y'all, and I don't want to give myself before I say something stupid. Sites that allow you to like watch sports on an unconventional stream. I'll say that, on an unconventional stream. I've seen some of these with friends of mine and watch like WWE stuff, football stuff, and normally they'll have a chat on the side. When I tell you some of the stuff I see people write on here, I don't believe you're racist. I don't believe you're prejudiced. I think it's just like, yo, you're so pissed off at yourself that you just want an arousal out of somebody. Like, especially like I remember watching and they called, somebody walked in and called Kalani like a monkey or some shit like that. And it's just like, you're too young to know what that means, first and foremost. So I know you don't know that. And I know you heard that from somewhere else. But that's not you. You're just so insecure and so tied up in all of the fucking low self-esteem that you have that you would rather spew out hate. And I guess for some reason, a lot of people don't grow up in learning the fact of, if you don't have nothing nice to say, shut the fuck up. Or if you don't, and two, from that advice to be changed, if you don't have great criticism to give or great feedback to give, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because no one asked for it. No one asked for you to hate. No one asked for you to be that person. No one is wanting that either. No one's saying, man, you know what? I can't wait to watch NXT so I can see these haters talk about CM Punk. No one wants you here. I can guarantee you that. And no one wants you to be that person. So to those that's in the IWC that loves to just want to cause friction, want to cause hate, want to be a bigot, want to be a racist, want to be prejudiced, or just want to be a class A asshole, take a mirror, look at yourself, and then go sharpen some pencils and fall on. Then maybe that'll recalibrate who you are, and then come join us that just want to enjoy the product.
Or you can learn the hard way like this.
Oh, would you look at... Oh, wait. Oh, it's... No. Unfortunately...
This is why I ride with COURTNEY for life. For life. That is how you sum all that there. That is how you sum that up right there.
It just had to be summed up very perfectly.
And that's how you put a bow in it. But before we get up out of here, this is very interesting. This is very interesting.
Ooh, that could be really interesting. Nick Nemeth.
The leader of that group. Yo.
I mean, hey, we got a lot of TNA stars invading.
JT, you cooking with something right there. You're cooking with something right there. Hopefully, but we'll have a lot of this to talk more about on WWT Live. Courtney, are you? I don't want to just throw this out there, but you're hosting tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as y'all saw it here, I didn't want to say it, and it's like, am I? But I'm sure we will be talking about this and so much more on tomorrow's WWT Live, so you definitely don't want to miss out. That is starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. on the East Coast. So you know we got that to talk about. Raw, AEW Dynamite as well, which I'm sure is going to be impactful tomorrow. Don't know if it's going to be impactful as today, though. But we're going to see. We're going to see, because AEW cooking now, especially after Grand Slam. So, and I'm going to be honest, I think that's why NXT stepped up the way it did, if I'm just being honest, because Grand Slam was fire. Grand Slam, no notes. I will say this, though. John Moxley got to go as champ.
Well, there's a guy waiting in the wings, and it's not Adam Copeland.
That's all I'm going to say.
It's not Adam Copeland. I just want to be clear on that. But there is a guy in the wings that's going to dethrone Moxley.
I'm waiting for my freshly squeezed champion. That's all I'm gonna say.
Actually, unfortunately, it's not OC. I wish it was my client OC, but it's gonna be Darby Allin.
Man, Courtney, tell them how they can.
I mean, if it's not Darby, hey, I'm okay with OC. I want him to be champion. I want him to be champion.
Somebody go tell Clubfoot sit down somewhere. That's
but yes. I'm hoping it's I'm pulling for OC. He's gonna be champion. Orange Cassidy will be champion. I know, but
not Juice. Can we get it back? Can we fucking get it back, please?
Yeah, once he finishes up with Ricochet, then he can get back to it.
I like how Ricochet is cooking with this, though. I will say
it's just that once he gets through with Ricochet, he could get back in the title picture.
Dope, man. I hope you enjoy Dynamite next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, shout out to you. Polo. Polary Fatu. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this post show. Thank y'all for checking out the watch along the post show. Thank you for Courtney for joining in. I'm gonna try to see if we can get the whole team here next week, but just having her here it's always a good time when Courtney shows up. And of course, for each and every single one of y'all that are in the chat as well. Again, all of you that comment on here and that join in, thank you so much. You don't know how much more fun it is being able to bounce off of y'all with answering questions, talking with y'all when it comes to these watch-alongs and the post show. So for y'all that stick here with us, watch this with us, we thank y'all so much. But before we get out of here, Courtney, please let them know where they can follow and support you.
You know the place. You can always find me here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tomorrow's a special day because I'll be hosting tomorrow. Oh boy. Stone Cold's gonna be hosting tomorrow. Tomorrow night I got my watch along for Dynamite, Fallout from Grand Slam, Australia, on the Road to Revolution. Also, they're coming from Phoenix, so they got some good stuff. So you'll be hanging out with me tomorrow for my watch along tomorrow. You can also follow me on @CourtneyNJ11 on Twitter and Instagram. You can see my latest post that I did in the moment my client Madam Timeless made history. So you get to see my reaction to everything that's happening. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And you'll see me next week because not only you see the Hardys, but I get to see Ricky. I don't care. I'm calling him Ricky Starks. I'm seeing Ricky.
Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all continue to follow and support Courtney, especially tomorrow. Watch along for AEW Dynamite. You want to tune in just like you watch Tuesday Night Pharaoh, just like you watch Honey Night SmackDown, Monday Night Mayor. You definitely don't want to miss out on Wednesday night AEW Courtney Rice taking over the airways. And of course, you can always follow your councilman at Will Pharaoh, PHARAOH, across all social media, YouTube and Twitch. So if you're not following and subscribe, please subscribe to my YouTube and my Twitch channel, because I am going to be getting back there on the gaming tip, streaming a lot more. So I definitely would love y'all support, love for that energy that y'all have here in this community transferred over there. And then make sure you check out the Kayfabe podcast every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, noon over there on the East Coast with Dion and of course my tag team partner Wrestling with Honey. It is always a great time over there. And Honey has already let us know she is going to be bringing the full shenanigans Saturday after what happened with us last week. So just remember that. And then a new episode of Straight Out of a Comic Book will be coming this Friday. We're talking about Captain America Brave New World with Darren Brand, Clint Coley, ATO Worldwide, K Good, and of course Dion Lack. So you don't want to miss that. That's going to be coming out on my YouTube channel as well as the Straight Out of a Comic Book YouTube channel, and make sure that you subscribe to that as well. We want to appreciate each and every single one of y'all joining. Have yourself an incredible Tuesday night, and we're gonna catch y'all next time here on WWT, the #1 women's network on the planet.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WW Talk Pod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.